You want to go first?
I'll let you go first.
Okay. We were at the University of Missouri.
In the year?
And the year was 1958 that I met Al. I was walking to class, and he came by in his car and said, "Would you like a ride?"
He had a car?
He had a car.
How come?
It wasn't a perfect car, but it was a car. Because Al, and he'll tell you this, worked his way through college and paid for most of his own college. But he worked and earned money to buy a car. So I accepted the ride, and I was dating somebody else at the time, but I thought, he's kind of interesting and cute. And then I met him again. I was going to the dean with my then boyfriend who was flunking out of school. And anyhow, Al was there. And so we saw each other again. And he said...
At the dean?
We went to the dean.
Dean of students. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So anyhow, I saw him again. And at one point he said, "What are you doing over the holiday?" And I said, "Well, I'll probably be in Kansas City," because the boy I was dating lived in Kansas City. But when I brought that boy home over the holiday, the minute I walked in my house, I realized he's not right for me.
How old were you at that time?
About 18.
At 18, you knew what's right for you and what's wrong for you?
You know, in those days, if you didn't meet your husband in college or when you were at least 20 or 21, you probably weren't going to meet anybody. That's what they told us. So anyhow, I broke up with that young man, and later, Al and I started dating.
This is too short. What do you mean started dating? You know, you left him, and now how do you tell Al that you are available?
Well, one of his friends from the fraternity, he was in a fraternity. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of his friends said to him, "You should take out Sharon." Well, he can tell this better than I can. But anyhow, he called me for a date, and I went.
And what was your first date?
I don't remember. I remember walking down the stairs of the sorority annex. It was a building next to the sorority house because we'd outgrown our house. And I remember seeing him, and I don't remember where we went, but I don't know.
Do you remember the first time that he kissed you?
Probably not. We're talking over 60 years ago.
Yeah,
So
you know, I'm trying.
Good to remember that far back. I had breakfast yesterday, I'm not sure. So yeah,